So check this out, right, y'all. I'm here to tell y'all that we are the gods with amnesia. That's right. When I say we, I'm talking about myself and you, chosen one. Us non-ether chosen ones. We are the gods with amnesia. Now, it's just like anybody in this matrix, when they get amnesia, when they wake up out of a coma, when they lose their memory, you gotta know that this happened to you, chosen one. And of course you can't remember it because, like I just said, you are the God with amnesia. You are God with amnesia. You gotta know that before we were infiltrated, before we were invaded, we had all of our memories. And our memories are actually still in stored within us. It's just that you have been giving a dosage of something that made you forget. Now, I always talk about how if you hear now, then most likely you hear because of, you got tricked by this reptilian beast the last time, you were here. Before we got invaded, you got to know that it was only us here. Only non-ether beings were here. And then somehow, some way, they came and cut down our tree of life, and they did it through friendship. They did it through being nice. So, and in the midst of them being nice to us, they were pulling a Jedi mind trick. They were finding out ways to give you amnesia. And actually, it's happening every day, all day. This is why they put those chemtrails in the sky. This is why they give you certain foods. These foods that you are intaking has certain things in it that makes you basically have amnesia even more and more. Even though that we are activating and we are actually breaking through this amnesia, you still got to be aware that you are still being put under deep hypnosis. So you have forgotten who you was, and this was done by design. They knew before they came out of those portals, out of those Caucasus Mountains, they already knew what they had planned for you. See, I talked about before how these people are the biggest deceivers ever. They came out of those portals playing dumb. They came out of those portals, crawling on their knees, but that was a part of their scheme. They had to trick you to believe that, they worshiped you. But the whole time they was pulling a Jedi mind trick. They knew who you were and they watched from afar. They watched from their portal, from wherever the hell they from, the void. They watched us. So they knew your weaknesses. They knew your strengths. And they was plotting on you before they got here. So when they got here, they gave us amnesia. They tricked us. We forgot that we were living in a lucid dream. We forgot that we were living in a holographic reality. So us forgetting this gave them the ability to do certain things, to imitate certain people that we think we know. This is why I tell y'all that these people are shapeshifters. These people wear prosthetic masks and they can give you an illusion of something that you love or that you like. So this is how this is happening. So you got to know that when you lost your memory, basically you walking around out here just not knowing who you are, not knowing that you in the Truman Show, not knowing that, something happened to you, and you don't have to believe what I'm saying. I'm just here to tell you that if you are a non-ether being, you are a God with amnesia. It's just like this, right? Just say, for instance, like, think about a person who had amnesia. When you have amnesia, you can't remember nothing. You can't remember nothing. All you can do is just go by what the person or the people that, once you wake up out of that so-called coma, you can only go by what people are telling you. This is how they've been tricking us. Being that you have amnesia, your entire life, you had no choice but to believe what was being fed to you. You had no choice but to believe that, you're supposed to pay to live. You're supposed to be paying for things, not knowing that this stuff is actually free. This stuff actually comes from you. It comes from the earth. It's supposed to be free. So they can tell you whatever they want to tell you. They can even tell you that, hey, these people, I ain't even trying to go down the rabbit hole too much, but I'm just trying to tell y'all this. It's like this, right? Like I said, when a person wakes up out of a coma, they have, and they have amnesia. Anybody can say, hey, remember me? I'm your friend. I'm your sister. I'm your brother. I'm your cousin. I'm this, and they know that you have amnesia, and you don't got no choice but to ride out with it and to roll with it because you have amnesia. So this is how they've been tricking us. Like everything that could be possibly a lie. I'm not saying that it is. I'm saying there's a possibility that it could be because you've been asleep. Anyway, let me get out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Till the next time, this is your brother Goddess. I'm out. Peace.